The old, decrepit mansion stood atop a hill, shrouded in an eerie mist that clung to the air like a sinister secret. The locals spoke of it in hushed whispers, warning anyone who dared to approach its ominous gates. But for Sarah, a fearless journalist with a penchant for the supernatural, the mansion was an irresistible mystery waiting to be unraveled. One gloomy evening, she arrived at the mansion with her camera, determined to document its history and the strange occurrences rumored to have taken place there. As she stepped onto the creaking porch, the chilling wind seemed to echo with the faint cries of souls trapped within. Inside, the mansion was a labyrinth of dimly lit corridors and cobweb-covered rooms. Every step sent shivers down Sarah's spine. She began to take photographs, capturing the faded portraits of long-dead residents who gazed at her with hollow eyes. As she ventured deeper into the mansion, she stumbled upon a locked door. Her curiosity got the better of her, and she searched for a key, ultimately finding it hidden beneath a dusty rug. The door creaked open, revealing a staircase that descended into darkness. Sarah hesitated, but the lure of the unknown compelled her to descend into the abyss. At the bottom of the stairs, she found herself in a subterranean chamber, lit only by a single flickering candle. In the center of the room lay a peculiar, ornate mirror. Its frame was adorned with intricate carvings and mysterious symbols. As Sarah approached, she couldn't help but notice her own reflection seemed distorted and sinister in its glass. A voice whispered in her ear, "Who are you?" She spun around, but there was no one there. Fear gnawed at her, but she couldn't tear her eyes from the mirror. Her reflection began to move on its own, its hand stretching out of the glass as if trying to reach her. Panicked, Sarah turned to flee, but the staircase had vanished. She was trapped, alone in the haunted chamber. The voice whispered again, "You shouldn't have come." Sarah's heart raced as she realized she was not alone. Shadows moved in the corners of the room, and the air grew frigid. The restless spirits of the mansion's dark history were awakening. Desperation and fear washed over her. As she tried to communicate with the spirits, she asked them why they lingered in this cursed place. A chorus of ghostly voices filled the chamber, telling tales of betrayal, murder, and revenge. Sarah was a captive audience to the mansion's tragic history. As the night wore on, the spirits' anger intensified. They blamed Sarah for disturbing their eternal slumber and sought retribution. She desperately pleaded for forgiveness, but the spirits were relentless. They circled around her, their cold breaths sending icy tendrils down her spine. In a final, desperate act, Sarah remembered a charm her grandmother had taught her, a protection spell. She recited the incantation, and a brilliant light burst from her, driving the vengeful spirits back. The mirror shattered, and the staircase reappeared. Gasping for breath, Sarah climbed the stairs and emerged from the basement, leaving behind the malevolent mansion. She returned to the safety of daylight, vowing never to enter such a place again. But the spirit's warning would forever haunt her, a reminder that some mysteries were never meant to be unraveled. As she drove away from the mansion, she couldn't shake the feeling that something lingered in the rearview mirror, watching her, waiting for its next unsuspecting victim.